So y'all, so I got, this is pretty much an all Marvel Legends haul, or mostly all Marvel Legends haul. The only other thing I've got that I'm sharing is some shirts, but even these are all going to be all Marvel. I mentioned it recently, one of my recent haul videos, that I I kind of have a bunch of Marvel Legends figures coming in. So I was gonna wait till I had all of them to kind of do something like this again, because this kind of reminds me of how long has it been now? But you know, months back when I really got back into Marvel Legends, you know, like big time, and if I wasn't, you know, getting them constantly and having them in various hauls, I was having like big hauls like this, kind of, you know. I don't even remember really how many I've had like that. It might not even be as much as I make it out to be, or it could even be more. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna try to get through these, which I always say, you know, trying to keep these things brief, and you know, I'm not very good at that, but I'll get right to it. So anyway, all the Marvel Legends figures, just see, the majority of them are from eBay, one from Walmart, and then some from Amazon, and all except one were all like at discounted prices. And that's kind of why I haven't been hauling hard on Marvel Legends. Not like I really lost interest in Marvel Legends. It's just that when I got back into them, especially when I discovered you can get Marvel Legends for less than retail, sometimes a lot less than retail. If A, you know where to look, or B, you wait. And there might be other factors, but those are the two biggest factors. Especially Amazon, you can get, there's a ton of Marvel Legends in like the $10 range. And if you have Amazon Prime, which I do, I know not everybody does, but if you have Amazon Prime, you know, it's free Prime shipping. And it's like, imagine you get a Marvel Legends figure for $8 to $10. It's almost like you're getting it for $4 to $5 when you consider the cost of the shipping. You know, so anyway, so going back to, like, I haven't been hauling hard, meaning like, you know, big hauls like this, is because, you know, when I really got back into them and I was largely backtracking, you know, after a certain point, I kind of have all the ones that I need, that I can get for cheap. You know, after a while, like, okay, I already got all the ones you can, that are available at discounted prices, you know, and a lot of the other ones I was just waiting. You know, there's a few that I was impatient and just, you know, I grabbed that retail price. But looking back, I believe the majority of my new Marvel Legends collection, you know, since I came back to it, I got at discounted prices. Also, excuse me, I might, I don't know if I sound more nasally than usual. I'm kind of sneezing. It's really cold outside, and I just came back from running a couple errands, and I might even sneeze while I'm recording this. So anyway, I'll get to Marvel Legends in a second. So I was at FIAS recently, and we only have like one nearby in the area. Back in San Diego, I had several FIAS and Factory TU. And on this particular day or night that I went there, they had these coupons for 20% off any item, and you can use as many of them. You know, basically on every item you get, you can apply it to. So anyway, picked up some Marvel shirts, including this hoodie. I don't know if I've ever shown my other ones. I have a Punisher one, two Deadpool ones. The Punisher one is the same color. It's kind of like charcoal. It's not exactly black. And then I got a Deadpool one in like a heather gray, and one in red, but it's super light. It looks almost pink. But anyway, so this was a new one. I hadn't seen this ever since. I'd gotten those older ones before. Avengers. It only has Cap, Iron Man, and Hulk on there, but still pretty cool. And it's thin. It's kind of like t-shirt material. It's not like it's a hoodie, but it's not like a sweater. It's not really meant to keep you warm. It's kind of like when it's just a little chilly, or you know, if you're exercising. For me, like if I'm gonna do something where I'm gonna be out all day in the sun, I actually like to cover up, you know, so I don't get a t-shirt tan line, or worse yet, because when it's hot, you know, mostly I wear tank tops. But if I'm gonna be out in the sun, I don't want that horrible tank top tan line, and you know, you take your shirt off and it looks like you got a skin tank top on. So yeah, so I will cover up. I'll wear long sleeves, and you know, usually I have like a raglan shirt or some other long sleeve, or these come in real handy for that exactly. So anyway, and then this was like $9.99, and you know, with 20% off of that, and then get this off. This Deadpool one, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I might have showed it in the haul a while back. I think this is actually the same kind of design that's on one of the Deadpool hoodies, or both, maybe, actually. And it's also the same design that's on the Deadpool shoes that I have. It's kind of like paint, dripping paint. So this was $5.99 with 20% off, so it was like $4 something. Then this is actually going to be the last one. It's got three different things. Spider-Man, and this is one of those t-shirts with the I don't know what you call it exactly, the sleeve, or the collar, and the sleeve ends with a little one different color rib, or no, I don't know what it's called, but there you go. That's a pretty cool Spider-Man one. So that's those. I'm actually gonna take this off, get a little more comfortable. This is that one I believe I showed in the haul recently. I really like this shirt. This shirt is really cool. When I look at myself in the mirror, it looks like I got it looks like I got tattoos. I'm like, or you know, because it's an Oliver print, and I'm like, man, that'd be a badass tattoo, just like, you know, superheroes all over your body. So anyway, that's that. I'm gonna jump right into these Marvel Legends figures. So this is that Ultimate Spider-Man 2-pack. It was the Walmart exclusive with Spider-Man and Vulture. Which if you follow, then you would have seen this when I think twice I spotted it with swapped out figures. Horrible. And to all did I get some weird comments on those videos, like some people saying it's fake, or I'm the one that did the swap. You guys are fucking retarded, whoever you are. That just dude, if you know my Toy Run videos, I show what I find in the stores. Why would I put effort into doing something like that? Anyway, you guys are fucking stupid idiots. So anyway, big thanks to Ed, aka the Budget Jedi. He actually gave me the heads up that this was on Walmart.com for like $15.97 or something like that. You know, $16 for a 2-pack for something that was originally $40. And see, this is a great example. You know, when this just came out, I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm totally digging that Vulture. But you know what? I don't want to pay $40 for it. You know what? I can wait. It's one of those things where it's like, I knew at some point, eventually, you know, it wasn't a priority, and you'll be able to get it cheaper. So, you know, good things come to those who wait. And, you know, actually, before I get into the rest of these, this is a great example. If you do collect Marvel Legends, now, you know what? Not everybody is big on saving money. I know some people they have money to spend. I don't have just money to just burn like that. You know, I can't pre-order cases like some people do. You know, and honestly, I don't have, not everything, or most things I don't have to have like right now. It can wait. But, you know, for those of you, you know, who do like to pay less, you know, just wait. Don't pre-order a case at more than retail price. Or especially worse, like on the, you know, every wave's gonna have like one or two hard to find figures. Most of those you will be able to get easy at some point. Don't pay double or worse more. You know, man, I can't remember, or I mean, it makes me remember like some of the stupid prices people were paying for Deadpool. I caught them on Amazon for retail price, $20. people were paying 60, 80, maybe even more at one point. So anyway, $40 2-pack for 16 bucks. Now, I got 6 figures here. These are all from Hasbro Toy Shop's eBay. These are also thanks to Ed, aka Budget Jedi, for the heads up that Hasbro Toy Shop's eBay had a deal. First of all, these Marvel Legends, most of them were marked down to $14.99 already. I think there might be at least one of these that was $9.99. But the deal was buy one, get one. I think it was also like 20% off, 20 or 25. I don't remember. So you know they're ready. None of these were more than $14.99. At least one was less, and then you know you get a second one at 25% off. So anyway, I got Jackal. Was it Spider UK or Spider-Man UK? Yeah, Marvel Spider UK. And the black suit Spider-Man. These 3 were the ones I needed. There were 7, so I already had 4. But I still needed these 3 to complete Sandman. So cool to finally be able to complete Sandman. And then this guy was a Speed Demon. Yeah, Marvel Speed Demon. I believe this was the last guy I needed also to complete Absorbing Man. Gotta love, you know, completing Build-A-Figures. So there's that guy. And then Nico. Not Nico Minoru. Not familiar with the character at all. Haven't read any of the comics with her in it. But she does look really cool. I think this is one of the ones that was $9.99. I still need a few to finish Dormammu. I think I need both versions of Doctor Strange as well as Iron Fist. So still 3 more to go, but pretty close. Pretty close. And the last one that I got on the Hasbro Toy Shop eBay deal is Rocket Raccoon and Groot. That's cool. And this, of course, comes with a piece of Mantis. And I only recently saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, thanks to it being on Netflix. I was real close to buying it on Blu-ray. But I waited. I'm still going to add it to my collection, you know, my movie collection at some point, but at least right now I don't have to watch it on Netflix. So there's that. And then winding down, 2 more Guardians of the Galaxy ones. What's her name? Nebula. And, of course, Gamora. And both of these were off Amazon. I don't remember exactly how much they were. I think Gamora, she actually went down cheap. I've been needing her, and she was one of the 2 that are kind of like still up there in price, still near the $20 range. But I caught her on Amazon for, I don't remember, it was like 11, 12, 13 bucks. You know, so I had to pull the trigger on her as well as Nebula. I love these characters in the movies. So that's 3, and there's 6 total. So I just need 3 more to complete Mantis. Mantis was awesome in the movie too. And Nebula also was, I don't remember how much she was, but she was pretty cheap. She was less than 15 on Amazon. And then last but not least, I don't know exactly what this line is officially called, but on Amazon anyway, I've heard people calling it the vintage collection. On Amazon, it's referred to as the Retro 6-inch. It doesn't even say Marvel Legends; it says Marvel Retro 6-inch. But these are cool. You know, I grew up on those '90s versions. You know, I loved those. You know, when I was younger. I don't say grew up. I mean, I kind of grew up in the mid to late 80s and the 90s stuff. You know, I was probably a teenager or something like that anyway. But I love those. I had several of those. I didn't have them all, but I had a lot of them. And I actually had some that I had saved on card for a long time as well. But, you know, cool that, you know, Hasbro was kind of paying homage to that old Toy Biz line, you know, kind of where it all started. Um, these are cool, but I'm not a silk collector as cool as this whole retro packaging is. I got it because I needed this Wolverine figure, and I actually want all of them. They're just not a priority, and you know I know most of the rest of these, you know, I'll be able to get for less than retail on Amazon before too long. Just wait it out. But Wolverine, I know he's kind of like the hot one. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab him. Retail price $19.99 on Amazon with Prime shipping. I had the Juggernaut Wave Wolverine, which I actually paid. That's one of the ones because I missed out. I wasn't collecting at the time he came out, and so I did get most of the Juggernaut Wave for, if not retail, for less than retail price. But I actually paid over for Wolverine. I think if it was not around 40, it was a little close to 40. But I sold him off when I knew this guy was coming out, because you also get a you know, an unmasked head plus the mask that actually hangs down. Plus the colors on this are a little more comic accurate, at least to like his 90s style. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, it's slightly lighter. And I think, I'm not sure, I don't remember since I sold my other one. I think the Juggernaut Wave one didn't have the arm hair painted on. So this is cool, and I mean, it just looks cool. It's almost like if I ever have money to burn after I've collected all the other Marvel Legends, you know, current ones that I need, I want to get an extra. This is one of those ones this is worthy of being a wall hanger. You know, it looks really cool, but this one's getting cracked open. I don't know if I'll review them. I don't know if I'll review any of these. I just want to crack these guys open, build the figures, you know, and just start messing with these. You know, I still, you know, I haven't been doing much reviews lately. I still have a bunch of stuff. Actually, there's actually a pile of stuff you can't see. It's off camera. Pile of stuff that I will be reviewing, but all of these right here, I think I'm gonna pass reviewing them and just crack these guys open and start playing them. So there you guys have it. Marvel Legends, man. These are some cool figures. I love these figures. You know, it wasn't just like a phase. It was more like the time I wasn't collecting Marvel Legends was a phase. You know, because I did collect Marvel Legends from the very start, even before it was Marvel Legends, you know. That won't make sense to some of you people, but, you know, Toy Biz did, like, there was a Spider-Man classic line. Anyway, you know, there was the stuff that was the precursor to Marvel Legends. I collected the 90s, you know, the 90s stuff that really was the real precursor to Marvel Legends. But anyway, you know, I got out of it for a while. You know, guys, it'd be dumb to regret it. I mean, yeah, I missed out on stuff, but it is what it is. So anyway, these figures are great, and you know what? I'm a DC person. Well, you know, at this point in time, I will say, like, I'm more of a DC fan than Marvel Legends, but than Marvel, but I love both. I grew up on both. But these figures, Marvel Legends figures, unfortunately, you know, Mattel's DC Multiverse, they're not on the same level. They're good. Some of them, most of them are good. Some of them aren't as good. But as figures for the price, for the $20 price point, even though, you know, I'm stubborn and I want to save, and I will wait to get most of them for cheaper. For the $20 price point, especially these MCU ones, these movie ones, they look amazing. For 20 bucks, it's almost like, you know, they almost give the import figures a run for their money. But, you know, those import figures, SH Figuarts, Mafex, Figma, you know, all those, Revoltech, those figures are amazing too. That's a whole other thing. This is Marvel Legends, $20 figures. You can't beat that. They're amazing quality. They look great. They handle great. You know, they're totally playable. There's for me personally, aside from like paint app issues, you know, or you get a messed up one that's a factory defect, but you know, design wise, you know, there's like they're near perfect for that $20 price point. So anyway, there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and listen to me ramble a little bit.